Hey guys, welcome back. We are on the end of July, so we're closing our July buckets and our budget, I should say. So if you like watching these kind of videos, just keep on watching. Alright, so we're doing a recap. I already did everything for the month of July, including my stuff for August. We're at the end of the month. Today is July 31st. So I have to go over the stuff that we did because I did not do a video on it. So I figure I'd catch you guys up on what's been going on. So we ended up just removing what we went over in June was all the bills. Then, as you know, we are trying to save up as much as possible for Tennessee, so we're paying just the whatever we have to pay minimum for Marcus, which is the $610.96, the minimum for City, which is $500, and then the minimum for American Express, which we're also throwing. Obviously the minimum is not $500, it's like $30. That's how them people get you. But we're throwing $500 at it, and then whatever we have left is going to our savings, to our main savings. Because don't forget, we have 3 challenges that go to one savings, plus we have the CDs and Marcus, plus we have so in total we got about 3 savings, including the CD, and then we have we also have shares, stocks, and all that stuff that's not included in this. We're leaving that till the end if we actually need it. So at the end of this, I had $774.94 because we always leave a cushion of at least $500 or so. So a little bit more is fine by me. It doesn't really matter. Then obviously anything after that was deposits that came through. Then the only thing we leave the cushion for is actually Sunrun, which is our solar. So this one was $108.84 for July, and our T-Mobile, which is $312.34, because those two are never the same amount every month. So technically that's why we leave the $500 cushion, because you know it's always above $300 and it's always above $100 in the summer. It's always below $100 in the winter, because then UI kicks in for the winter time. So like right now UI is very low. Then we had a couple of other deposits, and we ended up with the $89.7207 for the end of July, and we brought that over to August to begin our August budget. So with our August budget, $89.72 being our ending balance from July, we took out all of our expenses up to here with the $500 cushion for T-Mobile and solar. And then we took out Marcus, the $610.96, which left us $40.56.32. Then we took out the regular $500 for City, the regular $500 for Amex, which it was $30.56. And then we decided to transfer to the saving $2,500, which gives us the cushion for $556 to be able to pay off T-Mobile at the end of the month and the solar at the end of August. So currently, right now, our current balance is $556.32 because we did do this already. All of these will come out sometime this month. So I haven't exited out the $89.72 because the $610.96 always comes out at the end of the month, and we don't see it till like sometime next week. So we did make the change for Marcus to come out on the 20th instead of the end of the month, because it never made any sense. So starting next month we should see it come out before the end of the month, so that'll be helpful. So that's why I didn't exit out the $89.72. Peoples, We didn't have a lot of Amazon transactions because obviously we're cutting up on spending money because we're saving obviously for Tennessee. So starting balance in July was $35.79.65. Then everything else that came over obviously belongs to the buckets. I did not highlight any of it, sorry, but there's a few Amazons in here. Christmas stuff that we started purchasing. Medical always comes out in the beginning. Our savings challenge automatically comes out every month. We have some memberships. Nina had her veterinarian appointment, so that was $342.49. That was a big chunk of change to come out of for her. Then we had some stuff that came automatic from Amazon, like snacks, her tick treatment, that kind of stuff comes straight every 6 or every 3 months, so that came out for Nina. We had a couple of medicals. We had a car stuff that came out. That was the Easy Pass. And then we had direct deposit. We also had a DMV car registration that I didn't even know it was due, so we ended up paying that. That came out of the car bucket. And I want to say that's it. So our ending bucket, our ending amount for our sinking funds, our buckets, is $1980.33. So starting August 1st, I have $1980.33, and then I automatically take out the savings challenge of $45, which is $5 for each bucket. So our ending balance starting in August is $935.33. Now I did go ahead and fund all my buckets before transferring them over to August, and when they come over, I did take out the challenge of it, $5, but I did end up funding the envelopes. I did change the other. This used to be $70, now it's $60 because we put $10 towards Nina. So instead of Nina being $80, starting this month in August, she'll be $90. For the simple fact that she's been doing grooming like every other month, and that was not sort of balanced into her yearly bucket. So once this year goes through, we'll review Nina's bucket, and then we will probably change her amount so we're not negative all the time. The only time we're really negative is mainly when we take her to the vet, and obviously that's only one time a year. We don't take her that often. Let's knock on wood, she's a very good dog. She's never sick, so we never had to take her besides the grooming part, and that's it. So obviously her bucket is negative right now, $86.83, starting August 1st, but she don't have nothing else coming up. So we don't have no vet bills. I don't think she has any food that needs to be brought or anything like that. So for the month of August, she'll end up catching up to her bucket. Taxes were negative $216.52, but as I said, I think in the previous month or sometime, I think it was, we did pay for our car taxes in July. Or was it the month before? No, so this month we ended up paying for our car taxes, but what happened was we ended up paying my son's car taxes, and he said he'll pay us this month in 2 pieces because he actually didn't have the money. Shame on him. We're not doing it again. We explained to him it's a one-time deal. He needs to start being responsible with his money. And the same thing for then our car registration, obviously that came in, but I think that went into car. So we're negative $216.52, but this month my bucket will start getting full because he's gonna pay us in 2 portions for the $216.52. Memberships, we only have $8.76. Car is $804.59. Christmas $424. Clothes $165. Home $452. Medical $276. And other is $105. So our total ending balance starting August 1st is $1935.33 with the $5 challenge removed. And this week, I know already that car services is gonna go in because I'm taking my car for service this week. and medical, the automatic medical expenses will start coming out, and this will be reduced. So we don't have anything else. I don't have anything in my other personal bucket because whatever gets deposited, I've been transferring it, paying the American Express. We've been, I think the only thing I buy is gas, so I keep myself with a little bit of cushion for gas because obviously I work from home, so I don't spend a lot of gas. And for groceries and food and all of that stuff, we haven't had to buy groceries because we did a big grocery shop for food and stuff like that in the before the beginning of the month, and we're trying to actually not spend any money and just eat what we got and not worry about going to the grocery store. So unless it's, I would say bread, but now I make my own bread, so unless it's like deli, ham, cheese, hard salami for Campbell for his sandwiches, or creamer for my coffee, or, and I should start drinking it black. That would never happen. And milk for the cereal, if any, that's here. There's no reason to go to the store. So especially around this time of month, because we've been harvesting already tomatoes, garlic, onion, peppers, cucumbers, so we haven't been needing any of that stuff. Potatoes, we harvested potatoes, so we don't need to buy any of that stuff. That stuff comes straight from the garden. But that's it. We have 556 remaining starting in August 1st. We have the 1935.33, and that's it for our July beginning August budget. I will check you guys out in August for when we close out the month and start fresh. Sorry this video is not detailed like the other videos. July, August, September is our main craziest time because of the harvest stuff and the garden videos, and also because we're working on the Tennessee, so it seems like we're constantly going to Tennessee like every other week or so. We've been there twice already. Yay. So we haven't been able to do detailed budget videos, but at least I'm letting you know how tight we're actually doing this, because we are doing this debt free. We don't want to take out any more, we don't want to take out loans, because we're trying to cut out the 3 debts that we have left, and we don't want to take out any more. We don't want to take out a loan to do any of this stuff. We want to do it with cash, so we're doing it as we go with the cash we have on hand and whatever we start saving going forward. So for those out there that think I'm broke, I'm not broke. I'm still rich and famous. I'm not broke, okay? I'm not broke. But we don't want to do any loans or put any more into the credit card, obviously the American Express, and we still have the 2 loans that we still have to pay off. So since we're trying to do everything debt free before we leave to Tennessee, this is how we're doing it going forward. So thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next month.